YouTube? I'm your friendly neighborhood N-Man64, bringing you what should be the final recording session of Spyro Ripto's Rage. In the last episodes, we wrapped up everything to do in the Autumn Plains, including defeating Gulp in battle. But Ripto has taken over the last area, Winter Tundra, and thus, in order to defeat him, we must acquire all of the remaining orbs. Well, I mean, we don't have to do that, but the N-Man feels like doing that, so that's what we're going to do. Now, we're going to start here in the first area of the Winter Tundra, aka Mystic Marsh. This one's weird. It's got a lot of weird-ass animal combinations. Like, friggin' platypus pufferfishes. And yes, those snails are going to end up being, yep, fucking elephants. There's also snail rhinos around here too, and monkeys that like to hurt you.
Things just
So
aren't
yeah,
the same
expect
since our
that.
magic fountain shut off. It sure would help if you could find out what evil force is behind this disaster.
Sure, Mr. Wizard, I'll do that for you. It's probably going to be one of your own people, though, just saying. Excuse me, monkey. Nobody wants you around here. Thank you. And that's the snail rhino. And now we need a snail elephant. Where are them guys at? Where are them guys at? Where are the frickin' oh, hello, monkey. Goodbye, monkey. Oh, there's the elephant. Hello, Colonel Hathi. Goodbye, Colonel Hathi. You know, for a place that's like supposed to be a marsh, this is more like a jungle than a marsh. Just saying. Like a jungle, like a marsh is supposed to have like crocodiles and friggin' swamp creatures. No, monkey! Get lost! Elephant, do you mind? Well, fine, I'll take out that monkey too, I'll accept that. Come on, elephant. Oh my lord, he's gonna trample me! Not gonna happen on my watch today, Zerg. Not today, Zerg! I don't get trampled by no elephants. This isn't the Tarzan video game. I get trampled by no elephants. Them's just the rules. Now, there is no talisman for you to acquire here, in case you're wondering. The only things you can acquire here are orbs and gems, obviously. But for whatever reason, we have to complete and get the remaining ones in order to get a 100% ranking, which I am doing, in case you guys have been living under a rock since I started this project. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All we have to do really worry about is collect treasures and orbs now, as all of the talismans that would have been useful for defeating Ripto earlier have now been officially made useless thanks to monkeys! Monkeys! Friggin' monkeys. I'm surprised the snail rhino didn't try to murder me. It's actually genuinely surprising. But remember that even though there are no more talismans to look for, just understand that the rest of the searching for orb parts are going to be pretty difficult. So, if you're not a big fan of the whole doing side quests and missions and stuff, yeah, these worlds aren't going to be for you. If you've done all of the orb stuff up until now, you can go right up and take down Ripto on your own if you want. Otherwise, well, you're going to have to collect all of the other orbs. And the best way to do that is to complete all of the missions that you have to do in each world. Now, the Mystic Marsh missions are weird. There's a lot of missions about having to chase something or complete various little obstacles. The only one that really matters The most would be the orb you get for beating the level, which replaces the talisman that you would have gotten normally.
Ah,
Oh, hey,
Spyro,
Professor.
so glad you're here. I'm perfectly useless without my trusty pencil, and I seem to have lost it. I do have this extra egg. Perhaps you can trade it for my pencil. Oh.
Okay, this is without a doubt the most obnoxious of the missions in this friggin' thing. You're gonna have to go and try to find out where the professor left his pencil. And to be honest, if you think it's gonna be where the egg would go, you're 100% wrong. Like, literally 110% wrong. Friggin' monkey.
What? Oh,
hello.
I must have dozed
I didn't
off
mean to
there.
trigger you, but you know what? I accept it.
Looks like I let the fountain switch off. Here, take this orb and, don't mention my little nap to Hydra, okay?
Yeah, sure. Whatever. I don't really care. We have safe secrets with one another. But yes, we can technically return home if we want, but we are not interested in doing that. Instead, we are going to be completing this one little side quest, which is easily my least favorite side quest in the game. Because you have to do a ton of running around for this one. And it starts by spitting this egg back into... Of course I missed. Spitting this egg back into this nest. When you do that, the bird will come back and will drop not a pencil, but a seed. Now, if you'll recall earlier, we passed by a tropical plant. And we can't go that way. If you'll notice earlier, we passed by a tropical-looking plant. And I'm gonna have to go underwater for this one, too. Alright. Oh, my lord! Freaking terrifying. No. No. Bad platypus. No. Alright, I'll have to come back for that one. I had a lot to come back for. If you'll notice before, we traveled by a potted plant. And that's where we're heading next, right over here. And naturally, you'd be thinking to yourself, oh, well then this is going to be the one that spits out the pencil we need, right? And I dropped the frickin' seed. Of course I did. And how the hell do we get... Oh, we're going to have to use this. Alright, fine. And naturally, you must be thinking to yourself, oh, we're just going to spit this right into the thing and get the pencil. No. Because next comes the plant spitting out. What the frig is that? I don't even remember. Oh, it's a rubber duck. I'm sorry. And with the rubber duck, we have to go spit the rubber duck out by the other ducks that we're going to be running into. We haven't seen them yet because we haven't explored over here yet. But with another duck, they're gonna spit out... Is that an onion or a radish? A fruit of some kind. Long story short. And we're gonna be... Or a fruit. A food of some kind. A vegetable. A vegetable... And to get to where we have to go with this... We're gonna have to fly back over here. Use this flippy-doo thing. And now we're gonna have to go up again. I messed up. But the Endman isn't perfect, so he knows that. We're gonna go into this cavern here. Yes, this world is this big, so we're gonna have a lot of other things to do and explore. And that is a coin, which we'll have to worry about in a moment. But first, might as well get all the treasure we can get here, so we don't have to come back up here for anything ever again. And as you would expect with the coin, we have to spit it into the well here. And lo and behold, it finally spits out a pencil. So we literally went on a frickin' scavenger hunt just to get a pencil just to get a single orb that we need to 100% this game. Professor,
My pencil!
you are
Now
just
I
the
can begin
worst.
calculating the age
Like,
of the
truly,
universe
sincerely,
again.
genuinely,
Here,
you are just
take
the
this
worst.
orb for safekeeping. Laura
And
thinks
your
I'm going to
competition is
lose.
Hunter. And hell, even Ripto I'd give you competition for. But even Ripto isn't as annoying as this was. Whatever. I don't like you. I do not like you. But now is the time for us to start collecting treasure. Which there is a lot of, and we need to get it. If we want to 100% this game. The only way to really defeat the platypuses when you don't have the super flame breath like me is to charge into them when they are not super inflato. But if you have the super flame breath like I do, just blast them. It's very cathartic when you do that. Now there are still a bunch of platypuses we have to get rid of. But there's also one last mission we have to worry about completing. Let's get the gems over here first. Before we worry about that last mission. Which is right over here. Try to get around him. I do not want to get caught in that mission right now because it is easily one of the worst. Ah, shit.
A friendly face. A bunch of rotten thieves have stolen my spark plugs and I'm stuck here. Please get the 4 plugs back.
Now, the thieves that have stolen this guy's thing are these weasel-looking bastards who are ridiculously fast and almost impossible to catch in normal circumstances. I say normal circumstances because we have the Super Flame Breath, which is going to make this remarkably easy. So all we have to do is find one of the thieves, target them, and blast them friggin' rabid weasels out of the sky. But before we do that, I want to make sure we've gotten and collected everything we can possibly collect. Particularly the gems. Because yes, that means we're going to have to go into platypus country. I think over here is the big... Oh, you frickin' platypus! Whose bright idea was it to make spiked frickin' platypuses? Platypi. I don't know. Whose bright idea was it? Alright, we need 15 more gems. I know where a 10 is. But we're missing a 5. Friggin' platypus. There you go. Ow! And oh, I found the 5. Okay, perfect. That means we have all the gems. And all we have to worry about now is catching the 4 thieves that have the spark plugs. And the only way to do that properly, blast them out of the sky. 1 down. Let's look for the rest of them now. Number 2 should be right over here. But look how fast they run. So, oh no, we'll never catch them. Oh wait, I've got frickin' Super Flame Breath, so I don't need to catch them. At least the old-fashioned way. The End-Man can cheat. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a phone call. 1 second, guys. Ah! Oh yeah, sorry about that. That was a little obnoxious, but what are you gonna do? Those phone calls have to happen. Those random telemarketers that want to tell you that you've paid way too much for your friggin' electricity in your house. Isn't that dandy? I don't own a house. So, suck it. That's number 3, and number 4 we will get right here to fully wrap up Mystic Marsh. And presto, changeo, bippity-boppity-boo, we're good.
Woohoo! I'm back in business. Here, young dragon friend, take this. It's museum quality, but you deserve it.
So this British guy's been running all around the world, and he's just gonna give me one of his rare artifacts? Very weird of you, Britain. trying to make themselves look good when in reality they were the conquerors of the world.